Hello everybody and welcome to part 7 of Murder by Numbers. Last time we were doing case 3, if the shoe fits, and someone got murdered by a shoe float. We've only met one new person on this case, Fran, and she runs the gay bar. We can't go back outside, so I can't show you the shoe. Fran's the only person we've met so far, so I guess that makes her a suspect, even though she runs the place. But the thing is, why would she drive a shoe through her own shop if it was her? You know what I mean? I can only think of 2 reasons if it was Fran. One reason would be if it was like some kind of insurance deal that she's trying to scam. Should make sense, I guess. And the person who got run over, that could have been an accident. Also, we found a shoe out the front. If I show the Thank you for the host, Darth Armit. Well, there goes my no claims bonus. Yes, this is the first time I've met Fran. The only way I think it could be Fran is if she was trying to get some insurance. But we found a sneaker, and because this is a drag club, it's like, and everyone here is into drag, then it's like, maybe the sneaker, either it didn't belong to the killer and it's just something completely unrelated on the scene, or if it was the driver, that makes me wonder, because if you're driving a giant high heel shoe float, why would you do that wearing sneakers? You're not going to blend in at all, are you? Unless you changed pairs of shoes, maybe wearing high heels beforehand, or either if they're driving it, I guess you don't see their shoes, but I don't know. I don't personally, I don't think it was Fran, and I really don't think it was KC. But Fran's the only one we've met so far. How are you, by the way, Darth Armit? My name's Honor Mizrahi. I'm helping Detective Cross out with his investigations. And I am Scout. Oh, I know who you are. I've been watching Murder Mystery since Casey got the job there. It's nice to have a celebrity in my little club. Actually, you're not the first, but you're the first that's not been on the down low, if you catch my drift. Excuse me? But what is a down low? Oh, right. Well, Scout, sometimes people that are gay or lesbian or whatever choose to hide it. And then they come to places like ours to kind of let the pressure off a little, but they try to be discreet about it. Hello, Stormcrow. Border from Canada, what does this mean? I still cannot understand why humans pretend to be things that they are not. It's complicated, doll. Sometimes it's just easier that way. Anyway, I'm Frantasia. It's a pleasure to meet you. If only it could have been under better circumstances. Alright. Oh, Border means good morning in Welsh. Good morning, Border, to you too. Well, we know why it took Fran so long to get here. She was setting herself up. Because she likes to get properly dressed up before she comes to her drag club. Let's see. We know it's her club, but let's hear what she has to say about it. You're the proprietress of this club, right? Sure am. Although in some ways, it still feels strange to hear people say that. It's not been that long since I took it over, really. Oh, who had it before you? Before that, I was just your average gigging about drag queen, and this was one of my regular jaunts. Also, hello Gradient Cat, and the random dragon. Good Dag is in Dutch. Sounds like good dragon. Your pizza is burnt. No! Not the Thursday pizza. Fast forward a few years and I own the place. Life sure is strange, huh? Goaty Drake or Goaty Doug. It's pretty close, isn't it? Yeah, who do you suspect? Can you think of any reason why anyone would want to damage your property? None specifically. We normally get on pretty well with everyone in the neighbourhood, even if our customers can be a little rowdy when they leave. Of course, not everyone is quite as enlightened. It's sad, but acts of violence are committed against our community frequently. That'd be my first guess. Casey looks terrible. He's clearly really worried about you. Fran is not an Avali. He's a sweet one, isn't he? You know, it's thanks to him that my makeup is so flawless. He taught me a lot. He mentioned you helped him out when he first got to LA. He was lost. I could tell the second I saw him. He just had this air of someone who should have filled the room with their presence, but they were holding back. At first, I assumed he was a wannabe queen, but it wasn't that. He was anchorless, so I figured I'd help out, just like my drag mother helped me. I'm glad you did. I don't know where I'd be without Casey. Actually, scratch that. I do know where I'd be. Still stuck in a toxic marriage. Well, that sounds like a story. If you don't mind me asking, why did it take you so long to get here after Casey called you? Well, I had to get ready, didn't I? It takes time, effort, and a ton of concealer to look this good at this time of day. Plus, I walked here, in heels. Would you normally be in drag this early in the day? Hell no. Drag hurts. I wouldn't normally come to the club until late afternoon. I tend to at least get a basic beat and look together before coming here, see? Then I only have to top it up or do outfit changes during the night. Outfit changes. Is that why there's a shoe? This is a basic look? Oh honey, you don't even know. Okay, before we start showing too much evidence, let's have a good look around. Find some more clues. Alright, so I've got some flags. You find them suspicious? Yeah, if it's her, I'm thinking it's because it's an insurance fraud thing that she's doing. And perhaps the person who got run over was an accident, but I don't think it's her. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This one's finished, surely. So is this one? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I don't think this one's got enough. Let's find out. No, but we can guarantee that spot either way. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Can't get much out of this, but we can probably find something about the 2s. Let's see. No, we can't. Nowhere near enough to work with. 5, 6. Okay, this has to be part of the 5. This is a 2. There we go. That's part of the 3. There's one of the 4s. One's got to be there, another 4's got to be here. What is my #1 favorite strategy game? I don't know, it depends on my mood, I guess. There's a few I like, for sure. I guess chess is good if you want something easy that most people know how to play, but that's fairly complex. But if you're talking about, I'm assuming you're talking about board games. But yeah, if not a board game, then well, if not chess. If you're looking for a more rare kind of board game, I like Wizards Academy. Wizards Academy is a pretty good one, but Wizards Academy, you can't really find it anywhere. It's on Tabletop Simulator, but if you want the authentic game, it's like real hard to find that one. It's got to be the 5. And that's got to be the 2, the 3's got to touch those spots. If you're lucky, you might get a Tal Harper within now and next year's February. Hopefully. Because the Tal Harper is the one that you're really wanting, isn't it? That's the one that's that's like a violin, but it looks like a violin in how you play it, but I'm butchering this explanation, aren't I? Hello, Cool Fired Dagon. How's it going? Okay, if this is the 4, can't be. This has got to be the 2. This has to be the 4. Good, thanks. How am I? I'm doing pretty well also, thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2. I think there's many spots left, that's the only thing. Haha! A custom built one thing, a full body with everything included, is around €600 and it takes 2 months to be built. The Tal Harper? I didn't think they were that complex. That's pretty cool. There's only 2 Tal Harper makers in the Netherlands, so is that because it's so hard to make? Or is it more like because it's, what's the word I'm looking for? Is it more because the Tal Harpers are hard to make, or is it more because the, why am I so bad at talking today? Or is it more because there's a high demand, that they don't have the time to make them more frequently? It's hard to make and they're pretty unknown. Yeah, I never knew that. This could still go either way, couldn't it? No, it has to go downwards. Like that. This one needs to go there and there. What have we made? A flag. That wasn't even very well hidden. They're everywhere. How's that a clue? There are a lot of these flags around, even for a gay bar. I like them. They're so colourful. Do you think I could take one? It would look nice in your apartment. You got a new computer mouse because your cat broke the previous one by pushing it off the desk. That's a fragile mouse. Hello, Jackjaw. Do you think I could take one? It would look nice in your apartment. Oh, so you're an interior decorator now? Well, you have to ask Fran. Maybe she'll let you take one of the small ones. Okay, what are we presenting? Let's start with the passport. Maybe she knows who Oliver Laurel is. We found a passport on the body. His name was Oliver Laurel. Oh, the poor thing. Yes, I know him. He'd been coming here regularly for the past few months. At first, he was fairly quiet, blended into the background, but Oliver seemed troubled. I got the impression he was working a lot of things out. Some people start this journey with more baggage than others, if you catch my drift. Anyway, Come on, Honor, hurry up. I need to talk to Fran. You're damn right you do, mister. Only way I can get you to visit anymore is by getting a hole smashed in the front of my club. Stop that guilt tripping right now and give me a hug. Ouch. What's wrong? Oh, nothing. I just slipped in my heels last week and totally stacked it. Used my arm to break the fall like an idiot. Doctor says it should heal pretty quickly though. Detective Cross, is everything okay? An officer just returned from the victim's address. Apparently all of his belongings were just outside in black bags. Let me scan them. I can see if there's anything important inside. Oh, I want to show you the other things too first. Hydrate the Avali. Thank you, Jackjaw. Free Viking songs for the Discord? Maybe. Here's the Discord for anyone who's interested. There's the link. Well, so can our officers, but what the hell, this might be quicker. Whee! What are we making? Okay, 2, 1, 2, no room for the 4. So the 4's got to go here. So we have to touch those spots. Two, two, one. This could be either. I'm getting faster at this puzzle. Not really, it was just that bit that was fast. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Here we go. 3, 1, 3, 2, and 2. Two, 1, 1. It's got to be a 1. That's a 2 in that direction. This works. Seven. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this has to be part of the 7. Three doesn't go out that far. That's the only way that can work. That's got to be one of the 2s. Those are 1s. That's got to be the 3. There's a 2. That's part of it as well. Yeah, I feel like this puzzle's a bit easier than the ones that were like the bonus puzzles, I guess. That's got to go there. Means this has to go here. This goes here. This looks interesting. It looks like a book, doesn't it? Two into one. Could go near this spot, couldn't it? Totally a book. A diary. I hope we get to show the other stuff to Fran. I didn't want to cut the dialogue off. Piano? Nah, it's a diary. You casually also put the lyrics of one of the songs in it. What do you mean in the Discord? This diary could prove useful. Let me read it. Finished analyzing text. There are several mentions towards the end of a person he met here, Fran. Does the name Roz mean anything to you? What? Yes, it does. He's referring to one of our queens, Rosmosis. Honor, are you here? No, it can't be. That voice, that sounds scarily like... Mum? Oh no. Don't move. She can't see you if you don't move. There you are. I want a word with you. Not this again. Mum, what are you doing here? What a way to talk to your mother. And after I came all the way down here too. I didn't ask you to. No, but Detective Cross did. He said you were playing at being detective again, so I brought back up. You were? Oh no. She's brought our ex here. I was just thinking, how could today get any worse? And then as if my words had been heard by a malevolent god, here you are. Hello, Honor. Yeah, goodbye, Ryan. You're the last person I want to see. He's come down here because he's worried about you. Because we're worried about you. When are you going to get it into your head that this isn't any of your business? I can't talk to you while you're like this. I'm going to wait at your apartment. Come see me when you're being a little more reasonable. Oh, Ryan, babe. That was your cue to leave too. You'd like that, wouldn't you? Harder for you to poison Honor against me when I'm right here. That cologne could poison anyone at 50 yards, babe. No assistance needed. Will everyone just stop? I don't want to fight, Honor. I just want to talk to you. And if I talk to you, will you leave? I promise. Fine. Casey, go back inside. I'm sure Fran could do with your support. Yeah, so why is Ryan following us around? What is this? It's a rune song and it's in Proto-Norse and Proto-Germanic. I now know that this means Old Norse, Old Norse, and that instead of Proto-Gens singing with runes. Yes. Fine. Casey, go back inside. I'm sure Fran could do with your support. Oh, we can't keep talking to Fran. I wanted to show Fran the rest of what we had. Oh, I didn't want the passport to be everything. Oh well. So, Ryan. I appreciate you giving me a chance. I'm not giving you a chance. I'm giving you 2 minutes. That's it. The main singer sounds like a Proto-Gen mean does throat singing. Now I need to see like a Proto-Gen doing the song. What do you want, Ryan? Just say whatever it is and go. I wanted to apologize to you. What happened at the Starshine Awards? What could you be apologizing for? Maybe for undermining me at every opportunity? Or could it be for getting Mum on my case, telling her that I lost my job and that I'd investigated Blake's death? Or perhaps you mean for giving Dick Stanford a $50,000 bribe to make sure we didn't win anything, and then lying to me about it. No worries, you're forgiven. I am? Of course you aren't, you piece of... Why did you do it, Ryan? Did you just want to stick the knife in? How are you feeling? Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. I was still hurt. I wanted you to hurt too. It was stupid, and it was vindictive, and I'm sorry. Well, it worked. You got what you wanted. Congratulations, I guess. I was an idiot. I was only thinking about myself. I've heard it all before, about how sorry you are. It isn't just this occasion. Petty and spiteful as it is, it's that you tried to make me think that I was the one in the wrong for questioning you. But that was the moment I remembered everything you put me through. Please, just give me another chance. Why are you suddenly everywhere I turn now? Believe it or not, the point of getting a divorce was to see less of you. It's just coincidence. I happen to be going to the Starshine Awards anyway. You know Blackstock Holdings invested in that film a while back. Coincidence. Right. Definitely wasn't, but you wanted to see the effect of your little bribe. Okay, that was part of it. And now here you are. Again. Because your mum's worried about you. She asked me to come down, to try and talk some sense into you. And of course her little golden boy came rushing to help. Should we show him anything? Flag. On it, please. Forget about all of that for a second. Just listen to me. I guess not. So that's it? Great. You've said your piece, now go. No, that's not everything I wanted to say. Your mum's worried on her. She thinks you're in danger, that you'll end up the same way as... Don't. Don't even go there. I don't have to answer to you anymore, Ryan. What I do with my life now is none of your business. You're right. It isn't. But I don't like seeing you make a laughingstock out of yourself. Excuse me? I didn't want to show you this, but if you're not going to listen to reason, what choice do I have? What is he showing us? Oh no. Three, 2. Two, 1, 3 is guaranteed to be there. That gives us something to work with. So does that. And that. Those are guaranteed. Six. And mark off these then. That's got to be like that then. Out of a 1 or a 3. It could be a 1 or a 2. Proto-Norse almost has as many Z's in it as Dutch. Z, Zel, and that. I'm going to say that all wrong if I try and pronounce all that. Z noises intensifies. Definitely. Wonder, can I get anything from here? Not really. Can I get anything from anywhere with what I've got here? Seven's got a touch there. Part of 1 or 4. This could be part of 1 or 3. These are all 1s. That could be a 1 or a 3. That's the problem. A lot of things could be too many different things for me to assume. This is a tricky one. Can only fit 1 1 in there, so this also has to be a 1. Maybe do something with that. Not sure though. What is Ryan showing us? fours. 5, 2, 1, 3, 2. Yeah, the 1 could be on either side. Seven can end there. That's fine. Can't lock it down to where that 2 is. There's got to be something I haven't considered yet. It's all too far to guess. Fun fact, Old Norse and Proto-Norse ek in Dutch is ik, even though there is more than a 1,000 year time gap between them. I don't know what ek and dik mean. What is this? I'm afraid I don't understand. Hold on. I've got it. Here, this could be a 7, correct? If that's part of the 7, it ends there, right? Now hear me out. If it's not part of the 7 and the 7's here, that's a 1. The only difference is, either way, this is blank, right? And so is everything after it. Now we've got some progress. So we can fit a 3 and a 2 here. The 1 has to go here somewhere then. So if I put the 2 here, that's guaranteed towards the 3. We'll be able to come back there later, I think. Since that's a gap anyway, so it was 7, 1 gap, or it's 7 and 1 somewhere else with a gap. No, we can't assume those, because the 1 could be down there still. All we can assume is this. With that we can still get these 2 though, so that's something to work with. So we can find out that this is one of the 2's. This could be a 1 or a 2. It actually doesn't give us very much to work with, does it? But yeah, that's a bad assumption to fill these in. We can't do that. The 2 won't fit in there, right? So we can cross that off. 2, 1, the 2 is guaranteed to be there and here. 1, 1, 2. Yeah, this could be part of the 5. If this 3 is all the way over and the 1's here, the 2 won't fit. The 2's got to be here then. So that's blocked off. These are blocked off. Then we can get some of these, can't we? This is definitely part of the 3. This has to be part of the 2, so that's not an option. Could be a 4 in here, it's got to be, right? If that's the 3, then that's the 4. The 1's up here somewhere. It means I or me. Old English is fun. Most Old English is pretty understandable to Dutch people, Norwegians, Icelanders and Germans, but not so much English speakers. Definitely not to English speakers. You have 20,000 channel points. What are you going to do with it, Phelan? That's got to go there, right? No, it doesn't, because that's where the 7 ends. Aha. What is Ryan trying to show us? What is this? What are we making? And why is it so hard to make out? Random Dragon has 15,600. Everyone's got so many. You don't know what to do with them? You can suggest a channel point reward, or you can get VIP. There's options. Three doesn't fit, 3 doesn't fit, 3 is guaranteed to be here. What have I got here? 3's got to go in here somewhere. It's got to count for that spot. Two into one. We have a 3. That's a 2. That's finished. This goes downwards. This can only go here then. 2 and 1. This is a 5. Kookaburra? What about Kookaburra? What Kookaburra? Where? Uh-huh. A tabloid article. We're in the newspaper! Yeah! Not like, oh no. It appears to be an article about our investigation into Blake's death. The headline is Murder Misguided. Oh no. What does VIP do? What does it let you do? I think it lets you post links. And it gives you a badge next to your name. I'm making a kookaburra. Oh, you thought I was making a kookaburra? Yeah. I guess it looked like that, didn't it? Murder Misguided? No, they're playing a pun on our TV show. Old English is close in pronunciation to modern. I'm so confused. What you mean, the Random Dragon? I'm sorry. It appears to be an article about our investigation into Blake's death. The headline is Murder Misguided. It's not exactly complimentary. You can give boop, you can. Let me see that. Without riders to guide her, is Honor Mizrahi losing the plot? Freshly ejected from her role in Murder Mystery, Honor looks like she's having trouble separating fact from fiction. A source in the production told us that she tried to investigate the murder of her showrunner, Blake Patterson, and got it horribly wrong. Her efforts led to a fan being wrongly accused of the murder, and the real culprit escaping, who later committed suicide. Close friends are worried that without the show to anchor her, she's becoming convinced that she actually is a detective, a delusion that's caused more harm than good. I'm not very good at understanding everything that you say about the languages, though, sadly. It's confusing and a lot to take into me. This kind of press isn't going to help you find another role. People think you're having a breakdown. Do Do you really want that? Boop. Ah! No! Yeah, VIP gives you a shiny diamond-shaped badge. And I'm not sure if it lets you post links or not. It may not. You may be timed out for like a second if you post a link, I'm not sure. So the newspaper thinks we're having a breakdown because we're a real detective now. A Mongolian song in Discord. I'm not good at knowing where songs are from. If I listened to enough of them, I'd get the hang of it, but currently I'm not so good at telling. They what? That's ridiculous. Why did you really show me this, Ryan? I know it was just to make me feel bad. Sharp as always. Come and work at Blackstock Holdings, Honor. I know you're worried about earning enough to keep yourself afloat, but I can help. You're offering me a job. You don't even have to work with me. It can be in a different department, a different office. Hell, I'll open a new office in Cuba if that's what it takes, but I want to help. How reassuring. Well, if that's everything, you'll be on your way now, right? Honor, listen. You know what? Fine. I'll go. I need to clear my head after all this anyway. Honor, wait. Just think about it. Honor. Where are we going? My head whirled with questions. Why was everyone interfering in my life all of a sudden? How was I suddenly fodder for gossip columnists? Leaving Ryan was supposed to get me back in control of my life, and now everyone was suddenly trying to tell me what to do. Those are funny faces, Felix. I like them. Uncertainty tumbled around in my head as I walked, further and further away from the club, away from where I thought I wanted to be, until... Huh? The studio? How did I end up here? Maybe my body's trying to tell me something. Oh god, what am I doing? Maybe Ryan's right. Maybe this detective turn will make me lose all credibility. It feels like everyone is trying to push me away from this. Are they right? Should I stop being so stubborn? I believe in you, Honor. Scout, you followed me. Yes, you seemed troubled. It's hard to explain, Scout. There is still much about humans that I don't understand. They are so different from things. Things are immutable. They have clear traits that I can observe. Cloth square, rigid pole, rainbow stripes. However, people are different. They have emotions, which they can hide or show in different ways. This is hard for me to discern. I can detect basic emotional patterns, but when we first met, I always struggled to understand you. VIP forever or for a limited time? Forever on 2 conditions. I think if I run out of slots, I'll have to make the decision between removing the reward or cycling out whoever's had it the longest. And the other condition being, if at some point I make you a moderator, you can't be a moderator and a VIP. I can detect basic emotional patterns, but when you first met, I always struggled to understand you. I assumed my routines were faulty, but now, I think this is because you were hiding your feelings. But ever since we teamed up, ever since you started being a detective, they have started returning clear results. The margin of error is now negligible, and the routines all agree. You are happy. You're right. I never meant for any of this to happen, but if I'm honest with myself, I've loved it. You'll take that VIP? Sure. Are you redeeming it now, are you? I love investigating too, Anna. But it's not just about how I feel, it's about my future. You saw what that paper said. I'm a laughingstock. They think I'm having a breakdown. Didn't you tell Becky that it doesn't matter what other people think of you? Ha, you don't miss a beat, do you? I make sure to save important discoveries in my long-term memory. Anna, my creator didn't teach me much about feelings, but I do know that happiness is a good thing, a thing that people strive for. In other words, I want you to keep going, because I want you to be happy, Anna. Let me just give you that VIP real quick. As long as that really is an L and not an uppercase I, that should be a VIP now. I want you to be happy, Anna. That's some pretty solid logic. It almost sounds like you're a robot or something. But you're right, I can't tell Becky she should believe in herself if I can't do the same. It doesn't matter what anyone else says. If it's making us happy, let's keep doing it. Yes, this is the logical conclusion. Come on, buddy, you've got a murder to solve. Back to the crime scene. I don't detect Ryan anywhere in the vicinity. Looks like he finally got the message. Well, time to continue the investigation, I guess. But you also have a special badge to show for it. There's only a limited number of VIPs. I think I've got like 30 slots total. So it's pretty rare. Well, time to continue the investigation, I guess. Also, don't forget that your mother is waiting for you at home. Great. Anna's apartment. We can go home. Detective, we need to talk about my mother. Guess I should explain. Can we go anywhere? We can go back to the bar as well. Nice. Let's go to the bar real quick. Is Fran here? What about Grandma Krista? How's she doing? Oh, you know her. Always falling into some kind of ridiculous anecdote. I'd swear, they were all lies if I hadn't been there for some of them. I'm supposed to be going to New York to see her tomorrow, but what with all this... You are not cancelling that trip. You go, I'll sort all this out. Are you sure? I'll get as much sorted today as I can. Oh, you are a dear. I know, but she's family, and who knows how long you've got left with her. Best to enjoy these moments while you can. Don't let her hear you say that. You know she's been keeping a brick in her bag ever since Stonewall. You like that Mongolian and Viking-y songs have some similarity, mainly pre-Viking has the most similarity with Mongolian? Still, I wouldn't know that. I might be able to see with the 3 songs you put in. I'll have to look at the songs after the stream again. The first two songs that you've done today in the Discord are pre-Viking, and the last one is Mongolian. I'll try and keep that in mind when I'm listening to them. I wasn't talking about her. You shady ass no good. Ah, the Wanderer returns. Sorry, just needed to get away for a bit. I'm not surprised you needed to reload, babe. You gave him both barrels. I was so proud. You were listening? Yeah, of course I was listening. Until you thought you were coming back in yet, at which point you jumped away from the door like a startled cat. It was just your crazy ex though. I'd have really put him in his place, but I didn't want Fran to have to deal with 2 dead bodies today. Such a thoughtful boy. Anyway, dear, he left something for you. It's over there. Oh yeah, but I need to show you the other things. What can I get you, dear? Oh right, I went into bartender mode for a second there. Evidence. We wanted to give show you the other things at least, right? Sorry, but if it isn't urgent, I've got a lot of stuff to be dealing with here. The wheel. Does anything here interest you? Not the shoe. Not the diary. Not the article. Does the flag interest you? There's a lot of these rainbow flags up. Is it Pride season? Sure is. This month we take 3 to 4 times more than usual. So the float must have been for the parade. Yes, I assume so. Fran, may I please take one of the little flags? They're so colourful. Sure thing. I probably went a little overboard anyway. Thank you so much. I promise to take good care of it. Okay. We need to talk to Cross about our mother. Well, come on then. Get it over with. Why did you have to call my mum? She made me promise that I would if I saw you back in a crime scene again. She's a very persuasive woman. Similar clothes to the last one. The songs have clothes? I knew this was too good to be true. The difference is, I didn't particularly want to this time. I'm done trying to persuade you to leave this alone. I don't like it, but I know when I'm fighting a losing battle. Unfortunately, she doesn't. So what, are you going to call her every time I get within 50 yards of you? That's going to get real old real quick. Trust me, I have no desire to get involved in a family dispute. I just felt like I owed your mum a favour, but it's done now. Let's just move on. Huh? Why do you owe mum a favour? I said let's move on. So what's our next move? These are users recognized by streamers as lower members of their community. VIPs are immune to chat and channel moderation settings, although they are still able to be moderated directly. Yeah, so it's kind of like a rare trusted role in a way. Of course, if it's abused, that's another condition that I'd remove it on. I'm taking another look out here, see if there's anything we missed. We were looking into Oliver's diary before your mum turned up. Why don't you go ask Miss Fran about it? Detective Cross, you seem to be having real trouble with Fran's name. Got something against drag queens? Don't be ridiculous. What do I care what clothes someone wears? I'm just new to all of this. What do I call her? Is it okay to say her? What about if she's not in a dress? My creator also failed to tell me much about drag queens. I'm no expert, but I think it's pretty simple. Call them what they ask you to call them. So in this case, Fran. And while she's dressed like that, use she. If she's dressed in men's clothes, then it's probably safe to call him Ed and use he. Although I guess it can differ from person to person. Okay, I think I've got it. Things never used to be this complicated. Okay, let's show you what we've already found. We've been through that already. Yeah, we haven't been through the flag, the diary, or the tabloid article though. That one of those pride flags? I've got nothing against that stuff, but I don't understand why they need a parade about it. You surprise me, Detective. You must be confronted with a lot of the dark side of humanity as part of your job, right? More than I'd like. Well then, don't you think people coming together to celebrate love is something worth doing? You make a pretty good point. What? He doesn't like the tabloid article, I guess. Without writers to guide her, is Anna Mizrahi losing the plot? There is no plot now. Seems like Roz and the victim had some kind of bust-up. Then we need to get her here quick. See if Fran's got any way of contacting her. Rosmosis. Yeah, so I'm guessing that means it's going to progress the story if I go in there. I want to go to the apartment and see her mother though. Calm down, have we? Mum. Well, are you ready to be civil? I really need to get that key back from you. Wait, what key? Over my dead body. Don't tempt me. Well, what was so urgent that you had to come down to the club and talk to me? You know exactly what it is. You're doing this detective stuff again? I'm good at it. You know that Scout and I worked out who killed Dick Stanford. I didn't say you wouldn't be good at it. If anything, that's what I'm worried about. Look, you've said your piece, Mum. You're scared. I get it. I don't take pleasure in causing you stress, despite what you might think. But I can't hold myself back because of you. I'm good at this. I enjoy it. Even Detective Cross has come around. But what if you die? What's the point in being so scared of dying that you don't ever live? Oh, how very poetic. That doesn't change anything. Was there anything else, or was that it? Don't think this is over, Honor. I can't let you make the same mistakes your father did. God knows he had his faults, but... I think the answer to my question was no, there's nothing else. What are you carrying that around for? Evidence. The newspaper? Oh, I thought she would have had something to say about the newspaper at least, especially since she's armed Ryan with it. Or did Ryan just go and buy it? Where are we holding the wheel? Wheels are heavy. Maybe all the air's out, but it's still heavy. Okay, so there's not much to talk to her about. Yeah, Rosmosis from the victim's diary. Who's that? When we were talking earlier, you mentioned something about Roz, the one mentioned in Oliver's diary. Oh, yes, right. Well, I was hoping not to bring her into this, but... Rosmosis is one of our regular performers here. She runs a couple of nights a week. She and Oliver, they knew each other. How did Roz and Oliver know each other? Like I said, Roz runs quite a few nights here, and Oliver was a regular. One of the last entries in Oliver's diary read, "She doesn't understand me. Despite everything she hid from me, I'm the one that sent it up in the cold." Well, they always seem to get on fine. I'd often see Oliver talking to her at the end of the night. But then, a few nights ago, they had a huge argument. Things turned nasty, and Roz threw Oliver out, made me ban him from the premises. And now he ends up dead. Every night since then, Oliver's been outside, completely bladdered, as KC might say. What does bladder? It means he was drunk. Very drunk. He begged to be let in. But what's the use of barring someone if you reverse it immediately? So he just stayed out there, shouting and screaming at everyone. It wasn't great for business, but like I said, he was a troubled soul. Had he been sleeping out there too? I don't think so. He's certainly never been around in the daytime. Why do you ask? His belongings were in bags outside his apartment, so it looks like he'd been evicted from his residence. Might also explain why he was in front of the club this morning. Was he outside when he left the club last night? Not that I saw, but I lock everything from inside and then leave from the back door, so I wouldn't have seen him if he was there. Do you know where Roz is right now? On her way here. The detective of yours asked me to ring her, but turns out she was on her way here anyway. How interesting. Any ETA? Roz comes when she comes. She's kind of a free spirit. Okay, we need to find some more clues. There's something right here, isn't there? Some here for the 5 as well, I think. There. Oh, nice. This has to be part of the 4, and there's got to be a 3 over here. That builds into that 6. Alright. That's got to be part of that 3, then this 3 is finished. That's part of a 4. So is that. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nothing out here. The 6 goes here then. That can be part of the 1 or the 2. That's a 5. Two and 6. That could both be outside. Okay, the 2 won't fit here, so it's got to be there, right? We've got a 3 there. How have I made a mistake here? What? No. Already? Regrets. I can get those, I think. And then I can get these 2. We have a 12. The 1's on this side. And those are guaranteed. 6, 7, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. That's part of the 4 that goes towards the 5. That's got to be like that. That's got to be a 1. That's got to be the 3 there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Those are too far out. There's a 4. 2 doesn't fit up here. 10's pushed out this way. That's got to be part of the 3. 2's got to fit down there. That falls there, the 1's have to be in the middle. Okay. 3, 1, 1, 2, 2. 9, 10, 11. 4, 4, 3, 4. So 2. Those are too far out to work out at the moment. This, on the other hand, has to be part of the 2. I made that blank because of that. Well, this is a 2, which means it can't go here. Which means that this is this other 2. That's the 1, that's the 4. That's a 2 in this direction. These can't connect, because then we'd end up with a 6 and there's no 6s in this row. That's got to be part of a 4 from up there. Three, 1, 5. So 3 and a 1 can fit to the left, but the 5 and the 1 have to be to the right. So this has to be part of the 5. That's the 1 there. That's 2. That's a 6. That goes this way. There's the 12. 7. So if that ends there, wait, it must end there, that's the 5. And that's the 10, that's the 4, that's the 2, there's a 2 here. Okay, progress. A 3 doesn't fit in here, so the 3's got to be there. Alright. This is good. Four doesn't fit that far over. There's only 1s left, so that's got to be a 1. 4, 5, 6. Okay, so if that 4 is generous, we can only fit 1 1 to the left, and 1 has to go to the right then. Okay. That's also a 1. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can get these out of it. And that I can get that one, but that's about it. A 4 can only fit here. It's the only spot. Which means that the 1's got to be to the left, this 3's here. Which means that 3's there, there's a 2 here. This has to be a 3 then, that's a 1. Whether this is a 1, if this is a 1, it's got a blank on each side. If this is a 2, there must be a 1 above it, which means there's a blank on the top either way. Tells you that's got to be like that. This has to be the 6. 4, 3, 2, 1. Two ones left here, they gotta go like that. A 1 and a 2. The 2's the last one and it can't fit in there. That's gotta be a 1, that's gotta be a 2, that's gotta be a 2. What are we making? Got 1, 1. That could be either of them. This is part of the 3. That's too far off. Six. 3, 1, and a 6. Too many possibilities. Here's a 2. That could be a 2, 1, 1. If that's a 1, there's got to be a 2 over there. This is part of a 3, so nothing fits here. Wait, it wants a 3 hit in this column. We can do that. I really don't want to mess it up when I'm this close. Still not sure what it is. One and 1. Nothing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. More shoes? Coat. So there's a coat on the railing. Oh no, I think this coat might be worth looking at. Huh, it's a pretty odd size and gross. It's really sticky. Yeah, scream indeed. Perhaps you should smell it to see if it can be identified. Is this really what my life has come to? Sniffing sticky things on crime scenes. Oh wow. Yeah, that's aniseed. A sticky liquid that smells like aniseed. Like what? There's something else here. Ooh. Something over near all the drinks. There's someone driving the shoe. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You can get something out of that. Hello, continuous paradigms. How are you? Let's try some basics. We can get that. That gives us a 3. We can get this, which gives us out to here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You already got that. 1, 2, 3, 2. That could easily be a 3 or a 2. 1, 5. That cannot be a 3. So the 3's got to be to the right. Why did I do that? That was silly. And that. I'm reading the 4 and the 6. There's 1s there. I can't do that. Okay, so if that's the 3, this can't be the 1 because there's no room for the 5. This has to be the 5. Like that. Three, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can tell that's part of the 4. Whether that's part of the 4 or the 1, that's a different question. You can get that that's part of the 3. One, two, 2. We can get that. Yeah, this is a tricky one, isn't it? One, 2, 2, 3. And get that square. I'm just hoping one of these squares enlightens us a bit more than the others, you know. Wait, this is 5 already. How did that happen? Hi everyone. Well, sorry about that. Yeah, where to next? That'll be a 1, a 6, a 4. Well, this is part of a 2 either way, isn't it? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, that's obvious. That's got to be 5, right? From there, it opens up everything, doesn't it? So if this is a 1 to the right of this, that can't be a 4. So this has to be the 1, right? And then this is the 9. That's the 3. That's a 1. Now if that's a 1, this has to be a 4. That's part of the 3 either way, but we also have to fit a 2 in here. There's only one combination. Nice. Four, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 3. Bottom number here is a 2. Second number is another 2. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh. I've messed up something. As usual, but this here is one that I can get straight from the start. I didn't notice that. I think so is this. 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. Not quite, but we can get something from the 3 out of this. 1, 1, 1, 1. 60 Varleys in 5 days. Is that how many you've been drawing? How? I can get something out of this, can't I? There, I can get. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's a 2, which means that's the 1. There's a 2, here's a 4, here's a 3, here's a 4. 6, 7, 8. Anyway, 3 and a 2 can work. There's a 6, there's a 4, there's a 2. That's already a 3, so that comes downwards here. Oh. Let's put the thing in correctly. There's a 3. 1, 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 2. Hold on. 1, 1, 2, 1. There's only one combination. It's already a 4. Okay, this is more accurate. How do you... is it the same Avadi? Or... how many... are they 60 completely unique Avadi? How have you done this? Put that there, because this is a 2. And the 2 won't reach there. That's guaranteed. $60 different, and you discovered something very sad? Oh no. Hopefully not too sad. You lost all of your favorite GIFs in Discord. Your Dragon Avali and Proto Gen 1s. Aww. I'm sorry. That is sad. You're gonna have to spend a few days finding them again. Yeah, it can be hard to find things like that when you've lost them. We're not getting anything out of that. Get those, so. See, doesn't fit there. It does fit here. Two and two. Don't get anything from that. That's the 2 and it ends there. One of the ones has to be in either of these, and there has to be some more there. This column confuses me. There can't be a 3 at all. That's got to be a 1. That's got to be a 2. A 2 won't fit in here. That's a 3. The 1 could be anywhere. The 1 could be anywhere. Could still be anywhere. That's got to be a 2, right? Going up for that. And here we have a 2. That's a 1. That's a 2. A 1 and a 3. Nice. And for some reason, some of them won't load, so you can't favorite them. Why? It should let you. That's a 1, definitely. 2 here and a 1 there. Means that this 4 is along there, not up there. That's a 2. Everything there's finished. Alright, that's the 2 at the start. Cool. Please. Is that a tape recorder? A laptop? Huh. Oh, it's a portable computer. There's a note attached. For the new job, I spoke to your mum. She's on board. Give it some thought. Ryan. Why is there a note from Ryan here? Excuse me, what? Using money to solve things as usual. No thanks. Chuck it in the trash. I see. Unwanted electronics are to be disposed of, like me. Scout, that's not what I meant. Let's keep it. Hey, maybe you could use some of the parts yourself or something. An upgrade would be nice. Perhaps I could upgrade my CPU? Ooh, or maybe replace my screen with a color TFT panel, or... Phew, that was a close one. Poor guy. We also need to find some things on the street. Something we've missed. Is it the second shoe? One, three, fives. Can't get anything from that. 1, 2. Get that part of 3. This has to be part of a 1. A 5 and a 1 don't fit to the right of this, so this has to be part of the 5. One, 2, 3, 4. Get those 2 as well. That's a 2, there's a 5. Part of a 2. It's also part of a 2. Could go downwards or upwards. This is part of the 3, so nothing can be to the left of here. From that we should be able to work out this a bit more. If I put a 2 there and a 1 there, you can tell that the 3 has to be in that spot as well. That's got to be part of one of the 1s. Still doesn't tell us too much though, does it? This has to be part of the 4. So nothing can be here either. Right? 1 and 2 can't both fit on the top or the bottom. This has to be part of the 2. And this is part of the 4. 2, 1, 2, 4 here has to be on the left like that. Then that we can solve a few things. There's going to be 2 1s before this 5, they have to be like that. That's part of the 5, we can't get anything from the 3s. That's where the 4 ends, and I put a 1 here. 3's guaranteed to be there. That's part of the 3, this has to be a 1. Nothing is after that. That's got to be 4. So 1 in there, there's a 3 along here. 1. Gap for 2 has to be down here. Hmm. 1, 1, 2. Okay, it's working. Oh no, what have I done? Because for this to be a 3, it's got to come to here at least, right? Ah, that's fine. False alarm. Or was it? Yeah, this works. Luckily found your most used ones. That was pretty quick. I think it would have taken me longer. I'm not good at finding them. Definitely both part of the 5. Hold on. 3 and 5. Done. Four doesn't fit here, the 3 goes here. That's a 4 of its own. Those are 1s. Go like that. Another newspaper. A degree. A broken bottle. You're now waiting for one to load. You should show us some of them in the Discord. Here's the Discord again for anyone interested in joining. These fragments of glass do not appear to be from the window. Their curvature suggests they were originally from a rounded object. Maybe a bottle? It's kind of sticky. Are there any pieces with the label on? Maybe it was just like drink driving. Yes, here. It's Sambuca. That's an aniseed flavored alcohol, right? Affirmative. Just like on that coat. Let's show him everything we found then. Ryan's laptop. First a flying robot, now this. You really are a tech head. I'm really not. Dad was always the gadget freak in our house. Yeah. What's that? This glass was mixed in amongst the other glass from the window. So, I'm thinking it wasn't drink driving. I'm thinking he was just like drinking on the curb, you know. This glass was mixed in amongst the other glass from the window. We think it was a bottle of Sambuca. Huh. Can't say I've ever had it myself. Me neither. Not really my style. It's got something really gross and sticky on it. Some kind of aniseed alcohol, perhaps. Well, it is a bar. But it's the same alcohol that's on the broken bottle, so it's someone who was inside as well. And they've dumped a jacket and a shoe on their way out. Let's go inside. Perhaps Fran will know something. Probably the dead guy was being drunk, but then why would the alcohol end up on the shirt inside? The bottle's broken, so if the bottle broke in the crash, whoever was driving left the shirt behind over the railing or something. Let's see if we can get any clues from Fran. This is what Ryan left for me. Ah, so he's one of those men who apologizes with fancy gifts? Something like that. It doesn't work on me anymore though. Good for you, girl. It's important to know your worth. But if you're not going to be hitting that, I don't suppose you'd give me his number. What? I've got bills to pay too, you know. Gifts from Ryan always have strings attached. Oh, so he left the laptop behind for us. It's not... He wasn't here at the scene of the crime prior. I was confused what that was doing here. Fran, is this coat yours? No, I think that's... What do you think you're doing with my coat, huh? Did she do it? No, I was just... Ha ha ha! Cool your jets, I was only pulling your leg. Well, LB sure did a number on the front, didn't they? You all okay, Fran? I'm fine, if a little shaken. When I find who did this, I'll make them wish they'd never left their mama's pouch. Oh, Honor, this is Rosmosis, the queen we were talking about. I knew it. I knew my ears were burning. Well, pleasure to meet you. Say, you look awful familiar. Well, I got it. I saw you in Celeb Life, right? I haven't missed an issue for 10 years. Probably. I don't pay much attention to that stuff. Didn't you say that Celeb Life was garbage for people that don't have lives themselves? Scout! What did that little rust bucket say to me? Anyway, could I have a quick word? I still want to show Fran the other things. The bottle. We found some smashed glass outside. If it's smashed glass you're looking for, I've got a load on the inside too, just behind you. No, its curvature suggests it was part of a bottle. We were thinking it might be Sambuca. Sambuca? We don't get many people drinking that here. Although, come to think of it, it was Ollie's drink of choice. I'm thinking Ollie was holding it and drinking on the outside. The driver's crashed in, the bottle's gone flying and broken, and it's gotten on the driver's shirt who's dumped it here. And that's Roz's shirt. That places Roz's shirt at the scene of the crime. Does that place Roz there? So it could have belonged to him. He's been out there most nights this week, and he seemed pretty drunk, so it's definitely possible. Unless it was Friend's trying to lie to us. You can't necessarily take everyone's word for it. We usually clean the outside area just before we open up, and there wasn't any glass yesterday, so it must have been from last night. Interesting. Okay, let's meet Roz. Well now, what can I do you for? You work here, right? Couple of nights a week, yeah. Some nights I perform, some nights I host, but either way, it's full on Rosmosis. Full on is apt. You mean the look? Yeah, that's the point. One of our regulars once described my look as like a punch in the face personified, and he was one of the few I hadn't actually punched. Honor, she scares me. Is she referring to the dead guy outside? How do you know the victim? What? Who's the victim? His name was Oliver Laurel. What? No. I hear you had a disagreement with him a few days ago. I feel like Roz here is the obvious suspect, but based on the other cases, something tells me it's never that straightforward. Like maybe Fran has a grudge on Roz or something and tries to frame her that way. Like what Fran says, sometimes she leaves some of the clothes here, so when she arrives, she can finish getting dressed up here. Perhaps Roz is similar and leaves her shirt here, so it would have been easy enough to put some alcohol on the shirt if it was Fran. I hear you had a disagreement with him a few days ago. It sure was a mess, yeah. To be honest, I don't really know how it happened, but what was it about? Ollie was working a lot of stuff out, you know? A lot of people here are, in the beginning at least. He came from a very strict background. Christian, Catholic, something that began with a C. He had a lot of repressed shame, so probably Catholic. His parents kicked him out and then, well, he came here. I think he was looking for his tribe. How did you end up in an argument? Well, he told me he liked drag queens. He thought he was gay, but there was something about drag queens that tickled his pickle, I guess. Happens more than you'd think. Coffee time for Darth Harmit? Enjoy your coffee. Then a few days back, he told me that he liked me. Liked me. I was flattered, of course, but... well, I had to tell him that I'm not a dude, and that's when things went south. Wait, you're a woman? Anyway, that made poor Ollie even more confused. I took it the wrong way and thought he was turning me down, which made me see red, and I hit him. Fran thought he'd hit me, so she barred him. We have a very strict policy about any kind of violence or threatening behaviour here. Well, from the customers at least. I was going to get him unbarred when it had all calmed down, but I didn't get a chance. So it's like she doesn't have any, like, huge grudge against him or anything. I hope you don't mind, but I'd just like to make sure I have this totally straight. You're a drag queen, but you're a woman? Sure am. I'm what some call a bio queen, which just means I came out my mama's hidey hole with all the female equipment. Wow, I just assumed all drag queens were men. How did you end up doing this? I came to LA expecting to find my fortune in Hollywood. Of course, I was wet behind the ears then. Thought there'd actually be parts for someone that looks like me, didn't I? When the truth sunk in, I figured I'd get into comedy. That morphed into performance, which became what you see now. I never really felt much at home with female gender stereotypes, so Roz is my way of taking them to the extreme. Kinda giving you everything at once, you know? Do you get much work? Most of the gay clubs won't hire me because I'm not a guy. Seems femininity is just for the boys. Who'd have thought it, huh? I butchered that word, didn't I? Fran's been good to me though. She knew I could entertain a crowd, and that was all she cared about. Could you tell me about your whereabouts last night? Sure. I was working here until about 11:30 PM. Then I went straight home. Did you see Oliver on your way out? Huh? No, can't say I did. Only Fran mentioned that he was outside the club most nights recently, and obviously he was there when he... Oh, yeah, I saw him out there a couple of times this week, but he wasn't always there, you know? He'd come and go, but yeah, he wasn't there when I left last night. So that's her code. I'm guessing that's what's going to precede the story. Let's do the others first. Not sure what to tell you about that, to be honest with you. The wheel? Sneaker? Not your shoe then. The diary. Yeah, the diary mentions you. Oh, come on. We found this broken glass outside. Oh? Probably from a beer bottle or something, right? People are always dropping stuff out there. Smells like Sambuca to me. What are you? Some kind of dog? I guess the alcohol continued it then. I'm not sure what all this is about. I didn't even see Oliver last night. You might want to reconsider that statement. Why is that, darling? Because I think you did see him. Oh yeah? What makes you think that? Maybe we should get some wrong answers out. So the sneaker and the coat? The smashed dial and the bottle. The Coke and bottle is the coat and bottle is the correct option, I think. I want to see what happens if I say the wrong ones. We found the smashed bottle of Sambuca outside. We also noticed that the dial on the dashboard of the float was smashed. And? Honey, you saw the hole in the side of the building. It was a pretty big impact. Definitely enough to smash a bottle and a dial. What's that got to do with me? Well, you, of course, what I meant to say was... We know the coat we found belongs to you. We also found this sneaker near the crashed float. Doesn't it look like they could be part of the same outfit? Sneaker and a coat? Not really. Look at me! Does it look like I match clothes as a rule? Besides, darling, you wouldn't catch me dead in sneakers. Not while I'm Roz anyway. That doesn't mean they aren't yours. Look at this shoe size. They're 4 sizes too big. Oh, yeah, I guess so. We found this bottle smashed outside near the crash site. It's pretty clear that it's a bottle of Sambuca. And? Well, we know that was Ollie's favourite drink. We also know that this coat is yours and that it's covered in Sambuca. What are you trying to insinuate, huh? Why don't you come out and say it? Come on, Roz. No good can come from hiding the truth. Okay, fine. So maybe I did see Ollie last night. When I was leaving, he was out there. He came at me, yelling about how he'd lost everything. His home, and now his friends too, and that's when he spilled the Sambuca on me. And I saw red, and, well, I might have swung my bag at him once, or twice, or... Why didn't you tell us this earlier? Because it makes me look bad, and it's totally unrelated to that crash. Besides, you ain't even a police officer. No, she's not, but I am. What? I want to talk to you, get a proper statement, and we'll do it at the station. Given that you've lied to us already, I don't trust you to not tamper with evidence. But I... Good work with that inconsistency, Anna. I helped too. Inconsistency? Listen, while I'm handling this, there's something else I want you to take a look at. Please don't tell me this is more busy work. No! Gotta be there, right? Yeah. You must think a little about how you want your tail harper to look. Are they very customizable, are they? They are kind of. What? How's it customizable? Is it like engravings or what is it? The shape, the wood, the amount of different woods, the type of string, whether it's space, whether there's holes in the front, and how many strings, I had no idea. It's a cool instrument. Three, one, one. Could be. If I did a 2 here, for example, and then a 1, the 1 and the 3 can still fit. All that this guarantees is that a 2 has to be somewhere at the top. We can't get anything from that. Be a 1 or a 4, couldn't it? Oh no. What mistake? No mistake. This could be part of the 6, right? Which means that that's got to be a 2 there. That's the 6. There's no mistake. Everything's fine. Oh no, undo. No, undo. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Oof. Rip. F? Yeah, pretty much. Hydrate the Avali. Thank you for the hydrate. Also, continuous paradigms confirmed. First one here. How you say quick continuous? Okay, this one's got to be one of the twos, doesn't it? Time travel? What does it? Let's not jump to that conclusion just yet. Time travel. That's a 3. Oops. That's a 4. This is ready. That's part of the 2. This is part of 9. I should be able to get something from this. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Five. The 1 could be on either side. Can't make that call yet. 1, 1, 4, 4. We have some 3s. Got to go towards a 6. This is a 4. This is a 1. Means that this 6 has to be in this direction. That's part of a 2. That's a 4. This is a 4. That's a 1. And that's a 3. That's got to be where the 4 is. The 3's furthest across to the left, so that's got to go there. That's the 1, that's the 3, that's a 2, that's a 1. That's a 6. There's a 3, there's a 3, there's a 1. 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Gotta be a 1, gotta be a 2. That's a 3. That's a 3. That's a 3. That's a 4. That's a 2, so nothing can go here. Won't fit in there. I could go either way. This could go either way. This has to be a 1. We've kind of locked ourselves in again. We don't have anywhere obvious to come from. A 1 and a 2. That's guaranteed. Which is something. Could be part of the 2 or the 5. Here. This is that situation I got stuck on the last time, right? If it's a 1, there's a blank on either side. If it's a 2, it's got to go to the right, because otherwise it's going to block off the 1. Either way, that's blank, which tells us this is where that 2 is from the top. Get a 2 here, a 2 here. Then out this 3, 4, 5 out. Everything from here onwards is too far. 2 doesn't fit in there, or in these 3. The 3 doesn't fit in there from the left. And then we can circle back to this. Just by putting 1 blank in, we could get all that. Blank. 4th one, blank. 1, 2, 3. We can't get anything out of that. Like here, we can get 2 2s. And here, let's see, 1 2 3 4. This could be a 1 or a 3. This one? I can complete the 4 of the first column. You're right, thank you. Now I know that that's a 2. Now this 2 has to be downwards. That goes there, it can't reach there. This is a 1. There's a 2. Thank you, Continuous Paradigms. That's got to be a 1. A 4 doesn't fit. The 4 goes across here. That's got to be a 2. It can't go down this far. This 2 can't go out here either. This 2 here can't fit there. So that's got to be in that direction. That's got to be in that direction. Okay, 1 1. 1 1 3 or 3. A 3 doesn't fit in here. That's got to be like that. That's there. This is down. This is across. That's there. This is here, and this is here. Solved! Awards photo? Who's winning what? Why does Detective Cross want us to do an awards photo? And why is the detective here so quick to arrest someone? This time we haven't even like really accused them. We got like 2 bits of evidence and they're like, yeah, maybe you. And then Cross is like, haha, handcuff go. Handcuff goes. Why can't I do it? Hold on. Let's watch me humiliate myself live. There we go. Wait, what? How on earth do you have this? Yeah, how did you win an award? It's kind of rude, Honor. You recognize it? This is a photo of the Miss Terry cast and crew at the Starshine Awards. The UE won Best New Show. But it looks like Blake's face has been circled. Blake. We found it in Frank Pritchell's Tully's apartment. I'm convinced there was more to his death, so I've been investigating it on the side. Ooh, so the cases are kind of going to tie together, I think. Non-compliance with the process of the law during an investigation connects to you is a crime in the US. So handcuff goes because she didn't comply. Okay. She admitted eventually that she whacked him with the handbag. But that doesn't make any sense. KC took this photo. He used my camera. And when I got it developed, I gave it to Mum. That's the only copy. So if Sharon had it, how did it end up in Frank's apartment? Guess the best place to get that answer is straight from the horse's mouth. Don't tell her I called her that, okay? calls their mum a horse. Lovely. A new mystery. Let's head back to your apartment. We could always just move somewhere else and never go back. How attached are you to that apartment anyway? Fine, fine. Let's go see Mum. Yeah, so Casey took the photo. I wonder if Casey had the second copy. Or if our mum's been doing something shady. Very odd, huh? You're gonna disappear? Aw. Take care, the Random Dragon. Thanks for tuning in. Wow, so much drama and it's not even midday. Thanks for sticking up for me earlier, Casey. I hope you don't mind that I told you to stand down. Also, why is Tully circled in an old photo years ago from the Starshine Awards? What was Tully doing at the Starshine Awards? Like, we don't really know much about Frank Pritchell, Tully's real name. Thanks for sticking up for me earlier, Casey. I hope you don't mind that I told you to stand down. I get it, but, you know, one day, I hope you really let me off the leash with him. I've been storing up a lot of things I want to say to that slimy knuckle dragger. Tully wasn't circled. Frank Pritchell was circled, right? Frank Pritchell. We'll have to check our... I have to look at the photo in my inventory, see if I have another read of it, see if it tells us who it was. It was someone from the cast of Miss Terry. The only cast that I know of is us and Becky. You know, I must have read that. Trust me, I know the feeling. We'll get our chance someday. I can't believe he had the audacity to rig the Starshine Awards just to get back at you. What a weapons grade wanker. Yeah, do you think Roz is guilty? Because I somehow think that's a bit easy. What's your take on all this? Do you think Roz did it? I mean, the girl's got more issues than variety. I like her, but I wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of her. But I do think she'd drive a giant pride parade... But do I think she'd drive a giant pride parade float into someone? No, she's more reactive than that. She'd just punch them into a fine pate instead. Pate? How refined? It's not refined. You're just American. I don't know what pate is. Anyway, she's clearly a person of interest. She knew a lot about Ollie, especially his recent mental state. Could be important. Okay, let's have a quick look at that photo. Who was circled in it? Blake's face has been circled. Right. Blake was the producer, and it was found at Frank Pritchell's apartment. Frank Pritchell was Tully, who was the murderer in the first thing. So, what's a photo from our mother that Casey took that we gave to our mother doing in a murderer's apartment with the murder victim's face circled? Our mother wasn't trying to like set us up or something. Yeah, you were right. Thank you for pointing that out, Continuous. I misread it the first time. So, our mother wasn't setting up Blake to be murdered by Tully, blackmailing Tully into doing it somehow, just to try and get us to lose our job, huh? Because she didn't like the fact that we were an actor. It would be a way to stop us from acting. Because firstly, you remember that Tully, for some reason or other, my guess is blackmail or he was made to do it somehow, by someone, Tully tried to get us to be fired. And then he's killed him as well. So perhaps the motive of the killing was to fire. Interesting. What are your plans now? You thinking of sticking around? Yeah, I want to see if there's anything I can do to help Fran. Sorting all of this out is going to be quite the ball ache. I'm still feeling guilty for not being around as much anyway, so this feels like a good opportunity to make amends. I kind of want to show you some of the latest evidence. You haven't seen a lot of it, have you? I don't think I've actually shown Casey much at all. Just make sure there's nothing on the other things. Oh, I missed it. Whoops. What the hell? Oh, this is the laptop bribe. You work for him? You're not... You can't possibly be thinking of... I mean... I haven't seen you this lost for words since we saw Bette Midler in line at the drugstore. She's an icon, a deity. Why doesn't she have someone to do that for her? All the puzzle pieces are there, just need to put them toy. I think there'll still be more puzzle pieces to find, honestly. Never mind that. You know what he's doing, don't you? He wants to wriggle back in. Use his weird Jedi mind tricks on you. Calm down, Casey. I'm not going to take it. Ugh, thank God. Don't scare me like that. Thought it was the first line, we missed that. Ryan brought me this laptop. He wants me to join Blackstock Holdings. And then he panics. Okay. And this picture, you took the picture. Oh, I took this picture, didn't I? Indeed you did. Feels like a whole lifetime ago, doesn't it? What's got you all sentimental, huh? Detective Cross gave it to me. Said they found it in Frank Pritchell's apartment. Frank Pritchell? Who's that? Remember? The guy who pretended to be the handyman? Tully? Oh yeah. But wait, why did he have it? That's what I'm going to find out. Also, that's a very nice overcoat, isn't it? Overcoat. I hope I'm using the right word there. Let's see what our mother knows. Haha, I have a picture. What are you showing me that for? Maybe they're involved somehow. Either our mother's involved somehow, or perhaps she's just misplaced the photo and someone's gotten it somehow, but could be either. Mum, don't you remember? This is the photo I gave you from when you won our Starshine last year. I remember, but why do you have it? The real question, Mum, is why you don't have it. I gave you this photo for a reason, because I thought it might finally make you proud to see me successful. Should have realized I was trying to get blood out of a stone. Oh, Honor, stop being so dramatic. Just because I don't agree with most of your decisions doesn't mean I'm not proud of you. I always have been. You are? Wait, I definitely want to talk more about this, but I need to know how this photo ended up where it did. This one? I think I gave it to Ryan. Ryan wanted us fired from the position he got us into. There's a connection. You what? Because Ryan is jealous of our success, and according to Becky, he's helped us to get the job. Oh, don't start all that again. It was during the divorce. I met with him, hoping you two could sort everything out. I showed him the photo, to remind him how happy you could be. I wanted him to try. Yeah, Ryan's definitely a bit shady, isn't he? He asked if he could have it, and, well, I thought if it might help, why not? So if Ryan had this photo, how did it end up at Frank's? Honor, I think I have made a connection. Okay. We're going straight for what I think it is? Ryan hired Frank to seduce Blake. Ryan hired Frank to blackmail Blake. Ryan hired Frank to kill Blake. seduce. No, I think it was blackmail. But then I remember, because that's what it started out as. I think this is the correct answer. I want to see what happens if I say seduce, because that's one way to seduce, not really. Blunt force trauma. I think it was blackmail because I remember that it started out with Frank as Tully blackmailing Blake with the photos into getting us fired. Because I remember it was definitely blackmail because there was photos of Blake with someone who wasn't his wife that we found in his office. That's the blackmail material. We have to pick the wrong options though to see what it happens. And I remember towards the end, Frank was trying to get something else out of... I think he was hired too. Frank was... what's the word? Frank tried to get something else out of Blake, and Blake said that wasn't part of the plan or the agreement that they'd come to. And that must have led to a bit of a scuffle and the killing. Whether or not that was part of Ryan's plan or not, I think it was blackmail, but I want to see the other two. Ryan hired Frank to seduce Blake. He hired Frank to seduce Blake. Wait, no. I mean, those photos we found did have Blake in some pretty steamy situations, but I'm sorry, I think that was a glitch in my reasoning routine. Let me try again. Poor Scout. If someone is desperate enough for money, they would do anything to get it? Possibly. But no, I don't even think it was hired, really. Like, if Frank ended up killing himself after the fact, was that really killing himself though? Perhaps it was another discreet murder onto Frank, perhaps organised by Ryan so Frank couldn't talk, but perhaps Frank himself was being blackmailed instead of being paid. No, I think hired makes more sense than Frank being blackmailed, because you see how much money Ryan's throwing around to try and control us. $50,000 so he can't win the awards, a company so that we can have a job. Ryan hired Frank to kill Blake. What? No, Ryan wouldn't. But Blake is clearly circled in this photo. Wait a second, I think you're nearly right, but remember that recording from inside Blake's office? Frank didn't go there with the intention of killing Blake. Blake tried to call the cops and then he got killed in the struggle afterwards. That is correct. Let me amend my theory. Okay, I had the correct one. We got the two wrong decision dialogues. Some funny options. I like seduce, because that's nowhere near anything that happened here. Ryan hired Frank to blackmail Blake. What makes you think that, Scout? Remember when we hacked into the police fingerprint files? They showed that Frank worked for a private security firm called Lathe Security. Is it Lathe or Lethe? I don't know. River Leith, I think. Lathe? Binding of Isaac Repentance is out. Is that a DLC, a new game, or a mod? Also, hello Sneaky Man Tim. Blake has been circled in this photo. Given your mother's testimony, it doesn't make sense why she would have done so before handing it to Ryan. Therefore, we can assume that Ryan wanted to target Blake for something, and went to Lethe. I'm going to say it a different way every time because I don't know how to say that. In order to do so. It's a DLC that totally changes the game in a good way or a bad way? Doing his own dirty work was never something Ryan was interested in. But why? Why would he hire someone to blackmail Blake to get us fired? Good question. Here's my theory. To get you fired. I want to do the wrong option, so we got to see what the bad logic is. To get money out of him. That's the aim of approximately 90% of blackmail attempts. Trust me, Ryan does not need the money. If anything, he needs to find ways to spend it. Oh, okay, in that case. Because he wanted his job. Blake was a successful showrunner, and Ryan wanted to be your boss. I don't know about that. Ryan certainly did like having power over me, but I don't think he wanted to run a TV show. Besides, he has all the creativity and imagination of a doctor's waiting room. I see, in that case. Because he wanted to get you fired. Remember the Polaroids we found in Blake's office? They proved that someone tried to get you fired. Yeah, we definitely got to see what happens. It makes the Binding of Isaac better in a difficult way. It's already plenty difficult. Remember the Polaroids we found in Blake's office? They proved that someone tried to get you fired. No, the Polaroids only proved that Blake was being blackmailed. The recording from Tully proved that someone was getting us fired. That bastard! You said that Ryan was very controlling. This could have been his attempt to continue controlling you even after your divorce. I think it's time to set a little trap for my ex-husband. Hey, Ryan? I thought about your offer and... well, there's just one thing I want to check with you before I accept. Could you come by the club again at 2 PM? Great, see you then. What is the trap? Now to call Detective Cross! Ah, that kind of trap. The handcuff goes brrrr, trap. Detective? It's Honor. Can you get back to Magellan's? What? She's not? Okay, we'll start looking for more evidence until you get back. Honor, why won't you wait for me? Sorry, Scout. By the way, I just spoke to Detective Cross. Looks like Roz has an alibi. So it wasn't her? Nope. So we need to get looking again. Was it you? It's Crispin. Sorry, didn't see you there. Oh, I don't think they're going to be open today, to be honest. Huh? Oh no, I'm helping out with the investigation. Is that so? Well, don't let me stand in your way. He looks nervous. Sorry, mister. I didn't give you my name. You're right, you didn't. What brings you to the area today? I was in the neighborhood seeing a client. Not a regular here then. He does look sus, but it makes me wonder if this is another red herring, you know? Like, is it too obvious? He's just shown up, we got nothing on him. Remember, I thought John looked sketchy at the start, and that just led to a bad newspaper article about us. Not a regular here then. No offense to the clientele, but this isn't exactly my sort of place. But you figured you'd just stop here anyway? I'm just taking in the scene. It's not every day you see a shop front destroyed by a giant shoe, is it? What should I call you then? Cagey? Is that how you start all conversations? With an insult? You haven't even told me your name. You're right. My apologies. I'm Anna Mizrahi. I'm kind of a... well, I guess I'm a private detective-ish? It's not official, but... and I am Scout. Well, Anna Mizrahi, my name is Crispin Haquel. That's how you start all conversations. First ask what they're doing here, then proceed to call them KG and ask if that's their name. Well, Anna Mizrahi, my name is Crispin Haquel. Thank you. And what do you do, Mr. Haquel? I'm in finance. Right. Is there a reason you're waiting outside here? I like to imagine he's shown up here, right? If you start with an insult, you can check if they're a snowflake. Eh. Probably not the best way to start conversations, though. How funny would it be if he's here, looking for his missing shoe? Camera pans down, he's got one shoe on, and the other shoe, just a sock. The other foot, just a sock. What am I talking about? I have your sneaker! I was hoping I might bump into Fran, but I guess she's not around. Probably hiding in her office, drowning her sorrows. So you know Fran then? I thought you weren't a regular. I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe he's like not terribly open and he is a regular though. Very plausible. Maybe that's why he's nervous. He doesn't want to be found out, he wants to be discreet. Okay, Miss Mizrahi. I have entertained this little charade this far, but the novelty is wearing off. Go bother someone else. Okay, goodbye. Dressing room office. Where from? Is that my Grindr profile? No, I don't have Grindr. This is a murder scene, Mr. Haquel. Really? What a surprise. Body over there definitely didn't give it away. Dread to think what this will do to business. It'll certainly cause a dent. He's hiding something? Yeah, I think he's hiding that he's a regular. I think someone who shows up right as we're saying, okay, the person we thought it was isn't guilty. Too obvious. I'm thinking maybe Fran trying to get some insurance. And our the poor guy over there is like just in the wrong place, you know? Evidence time. I have a diary of someone else. What does this have to do with me? Yeah. Does anything have anything to do with you? What about the shoe? I thought the shoe had something to do with you. Like, comes looking for a shoe, that'd be one reason to have a shifty look. Oops, I left my shoe on the murder scene. I guess you don't know Oliver either. Okay, so we don't have much from Crispin. There's more things to find in the bar. What about the dressing room? This is a new place. Hello? Fran? Doesn't seem like she's about. So shall I scan for clues then? With the opportunity right there in front of us, it'd be foolish not to, right? Ooh. Let's talk to KC first. Have you seen Fran around? She said she wasn't feeling so great, so I think she went to her office. She's totally not in her office. Also, we got some information about the photo, didn't we? Oh, I took this picture, didn't I? Indeed you did. Feels like a whole lifetime ago, doesn't it? Okay, I was hoping we'd be able to say something about Ryan. Maybe let Casey off his leash so that he can destroy Ryan for us. Who needs Detective Cross to trap Ryan? And you've got Casey here, he'll just get Ryan for us. I've got a working theory. Holding out on me until a big dramatic reveal. I knew there was a reason we were friends. Oh, that was confusing. So the dialogue was the same at the start, but then it changes halfway through. Sentimental. Detective Cross gave it in Frank Pritchard's apartment. How'd it get there? I've got a working theory. But we're not telling them until we've got it locked down. I guess Casey's just going to witness Ryan in handcuffs. That's probably even better, actually. So we've got here to investigate, and in the office to investigate. I think I'll do that tomorrow. That'll be all for tonight, I think. Use Casey as bait to lure Ryan in. I think Casey hates Ryan more than Ryan hates Casey. Just because Casey cares about us. But yeah. That's where I'll be stopping for now. Stay tuned. I'll roll the credits and then we'll look for somebody to raid. For anybody who is interested, here is my Discord group. Anybody with 1000 channel points can suggest who to raid. I hope that everybody's enjoyed the stream. Take care, everyone. Bye. Credit time. Yeah, we'll find some more tomorrow. Credits, please. Here they come. Thank you to Darth Harmit for the host. Okay, I've got no redeems, so time to see who's online. Let's raid VV Space. Thanks again for watching, everyone. Bye.